Okay, first things first, you want to drain the coolant from below at the drain plug. There's an access hole in the plastic cover that's underneath the engine. Just go up through the hole, loosen the plug. Don't take off the radiator cap. If it's hot, it's gonna blow up hot coolant in your face and burn you. And yeah, be safe. Okay, right now we're gonna remove the air box because it's in the way. Trying to get to this thermostat here. We gotta access the housing that the thermostat is inside of, where the lower radiator hose connects up to, and well, the airbox is in the way, so it's gotta go. Okay, so the first part that we're gonna do to get the airbox out is take out the two 10mm mounting bolts. There's one in the front behind the headlight, and then there's one over on the opposite side. And we're gonna use a long extension. This is a 10-inch extension, 3/8, so it makes it real easy to get in there. It's actually a wobbler extension too, so it allows the socket to pivot a little bit and makes it easy because it's a little bit of an angle right here. Freed up. Now we gotta disconnect some things at the other end. So we gotta disconnect this vent pipe here. We're gonna disconnect this other, this is an evap tube, I believe, and then this connector. To be safe, I don't want to yank on the wire, so I'm disconnecting the map sensor carefully. And then we need to get this Phillips screw that clamps the hose to the throttle body. We're going to loosen that. It's probably going to want to slide away from me, so I'm holding it from behind there. I'm going to get it pretty loose. And then this one slides out. Don't lose the clamp. And oh, one more thing. The throttle cable needs to pop out. And then it should be free. It's going to catch on a bunch of things. Just remove it carefully. Right now, we're going to pull out the thermostat. You can leave the upper hose connected. It might be a little tricky, a little tight fit, but I'm just using a little 1/4-inch socket so I can get that nut off that bolt. Then we got to get this bracket out of the way here. There's a 10mm bolt holding that in, and then once we move that to the side, we can get the lower bolt that goes into the thermostat housing, and we'll disconnect this guy, the fan switch, get that out of the way. It'll come off. There you go. Sometimes a big flat screwdriver is your best friend. So there's 3 10mm bolts. This one is just a support bracket for the wiring harness that's in our way. Alright, careful not to drop that little bolt. Okay, so we're just gonna push that harness down out of the way, just enough so we can get to the thermostat housing bolt here. we go. Alright. So it probably is going to gush some coolant out, so I want to put a pan underneath the vehicle. And I'm just going to get it loose. There we go. It likes to stick. There we are. There's our thermostat. And we're going to put a new gasket in as well. So we're getting rid of this whole assembly here. Here's our old thermostat. New one stamped 52mm, made in USA. Let's pop it in. Okay, definitely want to note to put the passage positioned at the top. That's the way it's supposed to be installed. You just set it into the housing and just put the cover over it and put the bolts back in. This upper one's a little bit of a pain because the hose is still on there. There we go. I'm not tightening that all the way just yet because I want to be able to position the other bolt. Tighten them in place. They don't have to be too crazy tight. They're only 10mm. Oops. That's good there. Gotta get our bracket back mounted up. Don't forget to plug in your fan switch. Now you got a new thermostat. Alright, we're finishing off by putting the intake back. And just make sure you put everything back where it started. Plug in our map sensor. Pop in the evap hose. Put on the clamp for this vent pipe. Snap in the throttle cable. Alright. And then we're going to just tighten the bolts that hold the box in place. And then don't forget to tighten the clamp from the throttle pipe. And then you're done. dude. Okay, so you want to finish off by refilling the coolant. Click on the link for how to and drain and refilling, and that's it. Okay, hopefully you enjoyed this video and found it informative. Feel free to leave comments and questions, and we'll do our best to get back to you. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and like us on Facebook, Nuts About Bolts, and like this video.